This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Hello again and welcome. Rich Slaughter alongside my friend Frank Nobilo. We're in sunny Orlando, Florida at the house that Arnold built, Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge. And Frank, where are some of the scoring opportunities today?
Par 5s are certainly gettable at Bay Hill. You have to, really, because the par 3s are very, very difficult. That's really the go-to. The standard of the greens, though, in Florida are always good. Bay Hill, they run normally at a good speed, so you can certainly make a few putts. But, yeah, par 5s are the place to make your score at Bay Hill.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Headed for the bunker? Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. They are the two to be concerned about.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. Settles in over the putt. Even par early on. So a tester from 4 feet. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Back to the second hole here at Bay Hill. Frank, long par 3.
And that green slopes so much from right to left, so you can actually use the contours of the green here.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
And it looks like it's in the rough there, Frank.
It might not be as bad as it looks.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Yeah, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Still even par for the day. This would give him the par. -1 for the day. Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Frank, this one is right and is wrong. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Well, look out, this could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the house.
Never a pleasant moment, the drop after you've gone into the water, but here we are. After hitting it in the drink, this is the fourth shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. The scorecard is quickly adding up.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, actually a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Not enough on that one. Just need to settle down, relax on this next shot after going out of bounds.
The amount of times somebody splits the fairway after hitting one out of bounds is astronomical.
Starting to stack up now in the wrong way. This is the sixth shot on this hole after going OB. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par.
Even par, currently.
So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the fourth hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
It certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck. Second shot.
He'll need to be strong with this.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Now the third shot for Snedeker. Good looking shot right here. Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
Really. This is an awkward length. Great sense of speed in that. We know you can make those, but that went right in the middle.
Getting set now over the putt. Hasn't been easy, but he'll take it. That's a par. 3 over for the day. Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
$18-footer.
Oh, painful lip out. Is a good putt.
Absolutely can't believe it. I thought that thing was stone dead in the center. He has this for birdie. And with that, he'll go to 3 under. So just a formality here. Did the job right there. Frank, the par 5-6, this is the signature hole here at Bay Hill.
You've got to really pick a line here, Rich. There's a big pine tree down there. On that line, 260 yards gets it to the fairway.
How important, Frank, is the line off of this tee? Because if you hit it well, but you hit it a little too far left, you're probably going to be wet.
You've got to know exactly how far you carry that driver. Otherwise, you've got no idea which line to take.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Beautiful looking shot right here. And from the fairway for his second shot here.
Hazard?
Maybe wet. Good news is was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Playing his fourth shot after the third was wet.
This has to go in the hazard.
Needs to get up or it's... Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Frank, this is his sixth shot here.
Well, this is the difference between the good players and the great players. Really, just that compounding of a mistake, one after the other.
Just a bit offline and into the bunker. Frank, he could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very...
Frank, we've all been there. You hit one in the water, you're down. How do you regroup?
You've got to start from scratch again. Everybody's going to hit bad shots. That's just the nature of the game. But compounding mistakes,
Might need some wings just to clear this hazard.
That water is looking rather intimidating.
So it's been a tough hole. Previous shot went into the water, took the drop. This now, the sixth shot.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
A beautiful, soft touch out of the bunker. That's Mickelson-esque. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in. It's no snack, though.
Beautiful stroke right there. Finds the bottom of the cup with ease. Locked in on the read and the speed. Six over par on the round right now. Moving on now, Frank, we're at the par 3 7th hole. What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. Ooh, almost fell. Just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
All right, going in the right direction at 5 over. Has his par. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy. Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this live.
See if our featured golfer can get a little something positive going here, Frank. It has been a miserable day.
Yeah, things have just appeared too tough. So really just somehow just eradicate everything you've been thinking right now. Realize this green's big enough. Just get something on the green. Opportunity maybe for a birdie.
Birdie try up next. Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Never a pleasant moment, the drop after you've gone into the water, but here we are. Not what you wanted to hear, but this is the fifth shot after the ball went into the water. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Oh, he's going to love it. Great putt. These putts keep the round together. So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Setting up for this next approach, our featured player, starting to pick it up after that less than stellar start to the round.
But as we know, Rich, golf is such a streaky game. Perhaps now this player can catch fire and put together some good holes in a row.
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead. Actually, a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
This is a good-looking shot. Needs this for par. There you have it. Well done. Great putt. Sizable putt from 16 feet. Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. Just a beautiful day here in Orlando, Florida. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge getting set for the back nine. Frank, how do you get off to a good start?
One of the few dogleg rights. This is a hole that you don't want to overthink on it. If you can carry that bunker on the right, just go for it.
That's in the fairway. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Second shot now on the way for Brandt Snedeker. So the second of the par four goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have?
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through, but it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there anything I have to carry? And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. So picking up a shot and shaking off that bad start. For Snedeker, this is for par.
Oh, good roll, good putt.
Another par four here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. Two bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Anything you do differently with your setup?
Just dig my feet into the sand a little bit more, but make sure you focus on the exact spot on the ball you want to hit.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Frank, not easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just splashed down.
Yeah, but on the flip side, too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to two.
This now the fourth shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Well, we've got about 135 yards left. So Frankie is leaning, and it appears as though this one's headed a bit right.
Yeah, just came out of it.
Frank, how did he do there?
Well, he's inside 30 feet, but 27 feet, it's not exactly what you'd call close.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good, line looked good, just did not take that final break.
Just a couple of feet. Rough day so far, 4 over par on the round. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Never a bad score on the card. That's par. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, really got to take advantage of it.
Just a bit offline and into the bunker. Beautiful looking shot right here. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Frank, way offline all day long.
Yeah, this is a head scratcher, really. I've seen him play before. Normally much better than this. This is abnormal, that's for sure.
Slight miss, and he'll have to deal with some of the heavy grass. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut, not too bad. Good looking shot right here. Birdie try up next.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Almost. Wow. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Beginning the long climb back, now to 3 over par. Clean this up with a tap. Chases that in for par to stay at 4 over. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in?
Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, I just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
The second shot. Well, how do you like that? He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
All right, partner, what are you thinking about here? Second shot to the par 4 13th.
On a day that's very calm, you can just go straight at this flag. When the wind gets up, you have to respect the left side of this green.
That's out of bounds, and it'll cost him a shot.
He's making a complete mess of this hole. Fifth shot. This one better be on the green.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor.
It's no snack, though.
Frank, this is where you want to step away from the controller for just a second.
Yeah, good. Mr. Good just met Mr. Bad.
Another challenging par 3 here at Bay Hill. It's the 14th, 216 yards, Frank.
It plays uphill, prevailing breeze, too, into your face, so normally much longer than its yardage.
Headed for the bunker? Well, we'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
Brant Snedeker has this for par. That's a par. Stays at +2. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Good effort and good par putt. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Sometimes you get breaks, and he got one right there.
Yeah, I guess the bunker was a little smaller than I thought it was. It looked doomed for that.
All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Out of the sand and back on the fairway.
Yeah, good shot. Just really utilized that little bit between the ears. Realized he couldn't reach the green and instead opted for fairway.
Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Now the third shot for Snedeker. This is a good-looking shot. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, safe to say he is not having his best day out here today. What kind of advice do you give a player who's struggling?
Well, you just almost got to forget what's happened. I know that's easier said than done. Just start a clean slate. Just hit a good shot. Just find a fairway. Don't try and get too specific. There's enough out there. The greens are big enough. Just find a piece of green. Find a piece of fairway. Maybe knock a couple of putts in. And then let it add up in your direction. Really. This is that awkward length.
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Needs birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Going to have to regroup now after that double bogey. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there, takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards.
See that bit where they mow? That's fairway. Try and get it in there. Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. Well, this one's tracking. Oh, he's going to love it. Great putt. Snedeker has this for eagle. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Trying to get out of here without too many bumps and bruises. This one is for bogey. So with that, 3 over par now for the round. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Frank, where's this one headed?
Well, might just catch the left side of the green. Get on the dance floor, but it's going to be a long way away from the band.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is gone.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Well, that's not the way you wanted to start out the backside here.
Yeah, you can't afford from inside 10 feet. You feel like you have to make those, and I mean, they really sting when they miss.
Not his best shot, and now he'll have to deal with a bunker.
Yeah, they say the hardest shot in golf, the next one.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Bit unfortunate, loses a shot here with that bogey. This would be a good time to reverse the slide. 5 over par on the day. Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years. The 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
The fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right, so good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier.
Always makes the hole easier, playing it from the fairway. The second shot now to the par 4. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Playing his 4th shot after the 3rd was wet. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
This is a cross-country special. That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly.
Now it's at sneaky distance.
Be looking to turn the tide tomorrow after a round of 76. No one likes these. Putt for double bogey. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Well, Frank, as we put a wrap on the day, it was plain to see he just didn't have his best stuff, but that's golf, and there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, the beauty of this game, you're rated by your best and your worst golf. Today's not, I don't think, a fair